So pretty much back into another project day. It's pretty nice out today. It's actually cold, but it's dry. There's no wind or anything crazy. So today pretty much we're gonna be start pulling up the front end. And yesterday I saw a little problem with the timing belt, so I want to actually open everything to see what is going on with that. There is something that is causing friction with the belt and start cutting it, which is something weird. Maybe there's something down there that is, causing that little thing. So yeah, we're gonna start pulling up the front end today. We're gonna cut this, right, the upper radiator support, and we're gonna pull everything that I custom fabric. So pretty much we're gonna be working on the motor as well, and also something that I want to show you guys. Pretty much here I wanted to show you guys something that I made it back in the days before I started drifting and lowering my car. I know this is a very common with 240, especially when people lower the car, the wheels start rubbing and start cutting the wires. So pretty much I made it a shield. This is a aluminum shield, and I just tap it into the firewall. Pretty much I'm gonna take this out so you guys have an idea how this was done. This is just a whole bunch of cell tab here. Cell tab. Cell tab. It works really good though. It's kind of dirty in here. It's been 2 straight years of drifting. On the rain, on the mud. Pretty much here's the wiring. I'm just gonna pull this out. See, this is just a aluminum piece that I made it. Plus, when I got the car, it didn't have this rubber that is actually covered the wiring. I just made it this little thing just to, protect it to being cut. And from over here, pretty much we're gonna unbolt everything. This is a 12mm bolt that holds the latch, and then after that, just take everything apart. So pretty much everything is out. We're gonna release the lower radiator support that I custom fabricated. I used 2 19mm bolts on each side, and also the 10.9 grade, so they're pretty heavy duty. Here it is. Pretty much here's a lower radiator support. It looks pretty good. Not a professional welder, but it came out really good. And this thing actually held up 2 events of straight beating. So yeah. By the way guys, the material for this, I used 10 gauge metal plates. So this thing is solid. This thing ain't breaking, man. Here's just a quick look and a comparison of the lower radiator support. This is the OEM one. This is the one that I custom fabricated. Now this one is cut because I took it out to have some measurements of the bolts for the power bracer that goes over here, and actually it held up pretty good. Look at this flimsy stuff. This thing is like paper. This is solid. This is a solid piece of metal. This thing ain't going nowhere. It's nice. Since I got all the measurements now, what I'm planning to do next is make a nicer one. Pretty much here's the chassis. What do you guys think about my bolt-on system? Pretty nice, huh? take everything apart, service the motor, do whatever you gotta do, and call it for the day. Easy and simple. So pretty much next step is cut the upper radiator support, left and right. Make sure that you cut it nice and clean so it's easy to work with later on. Came out flying. So that came out pretty easy. Double A saw is boss. If you guys messing with cars and you're doing your own fabrications, this is another tool that you must to have. This thing cut piping, metal, aluminum, anything, guys. This Milwaukee machine cut things like butter. I'm not even joking, guys. This thing's so powerful. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Feel free to check it out. Hey, you never know. You might need one right now. So pretty much here is the Toyota Supra upgraded fuel filter. It's pretty nice. This is for a turbo Supra. Like I mentioned on the previous video, I'm going to be running AN lines from now on. It's better, it's safer, you know, less headache. So pretty much the whole front end is out. It's nice and clean. It's a lot of space, easy access to the pulley, easy access to any. Now the moment of truth. Now pretty much now we're going to use a 22mm impact socket, and we're going to try to pull this guy out. First you're going to put your car in gear and make sure that you have your e-brake on. Pretty much now we're going to use a big boss. Hopefully, you know, this will take everything out. Is there a battery in here? Yes, full. Let's give it a shot. This is nice. This should take it out. I think it's giving up now. Let's give it a couple more try. Oh, oh look. Fell. Alright, let's bring our breaker bar. So pretty much I do have the tool for the pulley removal. This is fit the 1J and the 2J. If you guys want, I'm gonna put the part on the description. Feel free to check it out. You might need one. I don't think we're gonna be using this tool today because, as I mentioned, the motor is still inside the car. Everything is still attached. We just put the car in gear, e-brake, and hopefully it's enough to release this pulley bolt. So matter of fact, I'm gonna teach you how to use this tool since we're already here. If you get into a problem like this, you need this tool. Alright, this is the 2J and 1J pulley removal tool. You can find it on Amazon. I think it's about 60 bucks, or eBay. This is pretty simple. No signs. This is direct fit, plug and play. Now this tool comes with 2 bolts. Okay, this 2 bolts, you're gonna attach it to the pulley. Now this prevents the pulley to swing around because you're gonna add another breaker bar here that actually holds the wheel, and you just torque this out. For example, here, this way. Where is the bolt? Here, boom. No! Fuck. Alright, never mind. Let's start this again. So actually, you're gonna put this here, or if you want more comfortable, you could just turn your pulley, you know, sideways, so you could just add a breaker bar on this side. In my case, I'm just gonna leave it up here. I'm just gonna show you guys how to do this. So it's pretty simple. You bolt it up. Boom. Get another one. It should be somewhere around here. So there you go. So it's kind of weird, but this used a 13mm wrench. Oh, I just unbolted it. add this to the pulley, pull the pulley out. You know, a lot of people struggle because they don't know how to take this thing out. That actually holds the, see, this actually holds this pulley in place, prevent that from turning. Now you're gonna do is you're gonna use the breaker bar, use your 22, jack it open, you're good. Alright, so let's try to crack this open because I'm tired. Alright, I forgot. Okay, now let's do it this way. And I have something that is probably fit in here. Yep, there you go. Alright, let's bring this open. Oh, never mind. Alright, I think I might need to use the, I'm gonna have to use the tool. Fail. So another thing that I want to point out is before you take it in apart, make sure that you leave it at top dead center. So at the JC pulley, you pretty much have here, here. How do we know the motor is in top dead center now? So pretty simple. You see this little gap over here? So this is from the pulley, is indicating your motor is at 0. And also here and also here by the cam gears, you guys see right over here, there's like a little opening here that I line up with the mark here. This is from factory. Pretty much on this side, this is the VVTI gear. Here there's a mark as well. Have to line up with that. When everything lines up, your motor is at top dead center. I know the book. From the pain. I just wanna. I know the book. From the pain. I just wanna. Oh my god. It's giving up, I think. Whew. Woo! It's out. It's out. Oh shit. I need more power this way. It is. Taking this pulley out is a workout. This is how you take the pulley bolt out. Back to motor, back to top dead center. Whoop. Right there is the ball, right, Billy? I'm playing no game, baby. Oh, fuck. That's it. Too much. Just a little bit. Come on. Stop playing game with me. Just a little tap. You guys want to know what I don't have on my hands now? I don't have the tools to pull the pulley out. Let's just unbolt all this crap. Here's the crank. I thread locked this back in the days. That's why it was so hard to come out. It's all about the safety. It's nice. It's pretty much out now. Here it is. So I just gotta get the tool to pull the pulley out, and we good. Make sure that it's back to top that center. Here, here, here. Kind of want to pull all this stuff out. This here. Kind of want to pull the cover now.